Show you today how to make a beef crown rib roast. Now this takes two rib portions of a rib roast. I've got ahead and prepped one of them up. I've taken a whole head of garlic and I've cut each clove into 3 pieces. Little slots in my rib roast. They're about 1.5 inches, 2 inches deep. You just basically take your knife and just dig it in there. Take your clove and pop it in. The next thing I'm going to do, I've already got the other one prepped, is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to rub a little bit of olive oil on these things. I don't know whether or not it does anything for the roast, but it sure makes the pepper stick good. I'm just going to kind of rub these things down. And I've got ahead and I've prepped up some coarse ground pepper, and I really like these McCormick grinders. This one's called Peppercorn Medley. So I've gone ahead, I've made up a nice amount of it, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of sprinkle this all over this roast. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to make some more, so what I'm going to do, use this up. And we'll take a little break here and we'll come back and we'll do the rest of it. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take some garlic salt. You can use garlic pepper if you don't like the salt in your diet. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cover this thing lightly with garlic. Alright, now we're going to take a little break here. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to come back and finish this one up. And then I'm going to show us how we're going to go ahead and take these pieces and lay them around to make the crown. Okay. How does that sound?
Yes.
Alright, welcome back to our 3rd installment of the Club Dave Kitchen. So what I did today, I went ahead and bought 2 racks of beef back ribs. They're pretty inexpensive to buy. There are 7 bones on each one. And I go ahead, what I do is I lay these up against the piece of meat and I cut off the ends of it here and give myself 1 inch to 2 inches above the top of the roast to make the crown. I've gone ahead and removed the meat out of the centers of this, and you could use that if you were at work. You could use it for a hamburger, probably bone all this crap out. Makes really good soup. If you guys like this, we'll come back and we'll show you some soup recipes, because at Club Dave we eat really good. So what you go ahead and do is you take these two pieces of rib, and I like to take the center of the 2 roasts and then take the 2 ends of the ribs and put them opposite of each other. It looks a little nicer. And then I go ahead, I'm going to tie these bad boys together. Again, I didn't buy the best quality string today because we ran out of string at work, because we tied up about 70 whole ribs in the last 2 days at my work, and we're probably going to do another 40 or 50 tomorrow. Also, I stand corrected, because I think in that last segment I said use garlic pepper on this, which I don't think I've ever heard of. But if you don't need the salt in your diet, you can use garlic powder. See, there you go, I just broke that again. So here I think you get the idea of what it comes out to look like when you cook it. We're going to go ahead and preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Then I'm going to turn it down to about 375. I'm going to plan on about 12 to 15 minutes per pound. I'm going to use my grandmother Smith's thermometer, which is kind of cool. It's a Taylor, still have the original box. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to insert this into the center of this, come into the other roast. It'll be about halfway through is where you want that to be. And we'll do that tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and take this tomorrow down to Palm Desert with my parents and my family, and we'll cook this and we'll show you a little bit more tomorrow when we meet up again. Again, thank you for coming to Club Dave. Good to see you, and Merry Christmas. And here we are at our final installment of Club Dave Kitchen. Mom and Dad's house. Turd. Mom and Chit in the kitchen.
Yes.
Oops, baby stuff.
We're cooking away.
And the roast. Dun 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 dun. We have the oven preheated, 375 degrees. We're ready to rock and roll. Say hello.
Hi.
What are we doing here?
Spending Christmas, third Christmas with Lola and Lolo.
Okay, and what's going on over here on the table?
We're cooking rib roast.
Rib roast.
Yeah.
It's about 1:45 on Christmas. We've got our roast here. We figure we have about 12 pounds of meat at 12 minutes per pound, 144 minutes, which comes out 2 hours and 24 minutes. We're going to see how close we come to that. We're going to go ahead and place that in our center rack of our oven. And off we go. Roast, been in there an hour. Looking good. Welcome to Club Dave Kitchen or Kitchen Club Dave. We're not really quite sure. But our thermometer, we got to be visiting with everybody, and it came up right around 150 degrees, which is probably going to be a little too well done, but we'll find out. But out of the oven, that is beautiful. And hot. Excuse me.
David's going to be in the
I'm going to put this here to set, and we're going to serve this up in a few minutes.
He's doing it.
Roll. So what do you say?
Hi. It's Christmas Day. We're here with the family.
Oh.
And here's everybody.
Here's everybody.
We have a
Hang on, there you go. We're all here.
We have a
The
friend,
baby Dave.
and he was talking about
And to end our presentation, you're probably getting dizzy here.
the man being the dad and the woman being submissive to the man. So the man has to lead.
There's the centerpiece to our table.
So they asked, he'd been in church a long
And
time.
it turned
He said,
out
"How do you
the
lead?"
time was just about right, but we got busy and I didn't pay attention to the thermometer and it cooked a little higher than I wanted it, but we'll cut into it and we'll see how it looks. But that's the presentation for the center of your table. This actually cooked. You want to take it out about 5 to 10 degrees before where you want it, because it's going to continue to cook because you leave it on the platter to cool. And this actually made it up to almost 150 degrees before I got it out of the oven. But still, it's medium and it's beautiful. And over here, I have the plate full of bones. And we're finished. Thank you, Mommy Chip.
And Lauren and Chiat made the sauce. This is good.